Saturday night, welcome back, and we're here with Manitoba turkey producers and Janine Lafort, and it's all meal prepping with Manitoba turkey producers. And the next recipe, this looks incredible. So it's a turkey quinoa and massaged kale salad with honey Dijon vinaigrette. We know that this roast and turkey in general, incredibly healthy. We're gonna make a very healthy salad here in a moment. Something I don't think I realized is that turkeys, there's a whole thing about how they're fed and really like a well-balanced diet. I love this.
Yeah, I love that too. And the other thing I learned is that farmers often grow their own feed for their turkeys on their own fields. Okay. So that's pretty cool.
It's very cool. So locally produced and incredibly healthy. So now we, of course, have prepared this roast, and now we're moving on to our next recipe here, meal prepping ahead of time. So walk us through it.
So we are doing this salad, and it's another good example of what to do with this cooked turkey roast. So we're gonna start with the cooked turkey. You can see I have some nice thick slices. Just going to dice it up here. So we're just gonna chop like this.
This would be one of those situations where, as I'm slicing it, it'd be like, okay, 2 for the salad, 1 for me, 3 for the salad,
you could definitely
2 for
do
me.
that.
It's good.
So
delicious.
Yeah, we're just gonna dice it up, and then I will move on to the kale.
Yeah. So the kale. Now I have actually, made similar salads. There's a couple of questions I want to ask you about it, but yeah, why is this so important for folks who maybe haven't tried massaging kale before?
Yeah, I know, it sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? So kale, sometimes people are not crazy about eating it. It can be a little bit tough and fibrous. So when you massage it, it just kind of breaks down those fibers. It makes it more tender and easier to digest.
It's kind of amazing how quickly it works and how well it works as far as just also like softening it up a little bit as you've described. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you prepare it?
Yeah, so let's get started with that. I'm gonna just show you first how to cut the kale. There's a kind of a woody stem in the middle that you just don't want to eat.
Like
so we're gonna cut that right out. So you can fold it in half like this, or you can open it up and just cut it out. So I like this because it's one cut. I'm all about simplicity and saving time. So there you go. You got your kale, and then we're just going to kind of almost like roll it into a bundle and then cut it.
That's so much easier than the way I usually do it, which is I just literally rip it off I rip it into small pieces.
That works.
It does. This is better. This is more elegant, for sure.
Yeah. So then you got your kale kind of ready for your salad. It's in just sort of bite-sized pieces.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. So now we're going to massage our kale, and I will show you exactly how to do that.
Please. Yes.
We're gonna dump the lemon juice in if you want to do that. A little bit of lemon juice. And just like when you go for massage, they put massage oil on you. So we're gonna add a little bit of oil.
Such luxury.
And you could just use canola oil. So you're just be ready to get your hands dirty.
This is fun. Like if you've never done it before, it is.
Yeah,
I don't want to say sensual exactly, but it is kind of. It's like, ooh, this, yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of
and it works so fast. Like it just really, it's like immediately it starts to kind of soften and it really, if you're kind of iffy on kale, this is the way to go. Yeah, this converted me to kale, 100%.
Absolutely. So you can almost see like the color changes a little bit too. Like it gets a little bit darker and
it's quite awesome.
And and the lemon juice kind of adds a little bit of flavor to it too.
Okay, so we've got all kinds of lovely things we're going to add into this, and we're going to start with quinoa, of course, is a key ingredient for this recipe.
Yes, and if you remember, we talked about when we cooked the turkey roast.
I know where this is going. Say it.
You are putting water in the bottom to create this really nice broth. And just like kale, I know a lot of people maybe are not crazy about eating quinoa, but if you put, if you cook it in that broth, it's so good.
It's like it's eating something totally different. Actually, it's really...
that's what turned me on to kale, or to quinoa.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, so we're just gonna basically build our salad and put all of our ingredients into the bowl. So we'll start with that quinoa.
And then the way you like to do it is you kind of just for prettiness, for aesthetics, is you kind of just place each addition in sort of its own little spot.
Yeah, so it looks
really
we
nice.
eat with our eyes first, right?
It's true.
So we've added some red pepper and then now some cucumber. We are going to put some feta cheese. Love feta cheese. It gives it a really nice salty taste.
Yeah.
Some green onion and some
Little sweet.
raisins for a little sweet.
That looks really
and
nice, Janine.
some sunflower seeds. Doesn't that look beautiful?
It looks great. It looks really great. And so we're going to add some dressing here in a minute, or vinaigrette. But then would you kind of mix all of this up together, and then can it just sort of, because we're talking about meal prep, right? So it can you can mix it all up and then just kind of eat off it throughout.
Yeah, I
the
love
next
this
few
because
days.
you can make it and then it will last in your fridge for a few days. So you can take it for lunch. It's a nice, well-balanced lunch, or can be a side dish for dinner too.
Looks good. Okay, so let's move on to our vinaigrette here.
Yeah, so we're just gonna dump all those ingredients into the jar. I'll let you know what we got there. Some oil, some cider vinegar.
Okay, all of
some
this?
Salt and pepper, yep.
Okay. And then this would be some, well, I mean, it is called honey Dijon, so I'm guessing that that's what that is. What is that? Is that garlic?
That is garlic powder.
Okay. And then for a little bit of extra sweet, or not extra
Yeah.
sweet, but a little bit
It's
more
a
sweet,
bit
I
of
guess.
honey.
Okay.
And Des,
Yes.
we forgot the turkey over here.
It's like
How did
the
we forget that?
most absolute. We were just like
Oh,
like
we're so excited.
done in by the massage, I guess. You get a little sleepy.
Yeah, I think so.
massage.
So let's put the turkey
Let's
in
put
there.
the
Let's not forget
superstar
that.
right there on the top of the. I'm assuming that this is all we need to
you're
do
gonna
for this
shake
part.
it
Okay.
up. It's a great job.
Make sure
for
that lid
kids.
is on tight, because I've made that mistake before. Okay.
Yeah, and then
That's
just
really
dump
good.
it on the salad.
Here we go.
It's just such a beautiful, colorful salad. I absolutely love.
That is lovely, girl. That is absolutely
And there we
fantastic.
go.
Okay, there you have it. Turkey, quinoa, and massage kale salad with honey Dijon vinaigrette. Try it. Let us know how it went for you. When we come back, you get to meet another amazing Manitoba farm family here on Great Taste of Manitoba. We appreciate you, whether you're new to this channel or a long-time viewer. If you'd like to join us in the kitchen regularly and meet farm families across Manitoba, please subscribe. We share new videos every Sunday.